Toni Burbridge is an international best-selling author, intuitive coach, and speaker with over 17 years experience as a senior IT business analyst in a male-dominated industry. Having overcome profound personal challenges, including navigating life as a single mother, surviving an 11-year narcissistic abusive relationship, and rebuilding her life from welfare to a six-figure income, Tony's passionate about helping high-achieving women align their mental, emotional, physical, financial, and spiritual health. What she's coined is the five pillars of the soul cycle. With her faith based approach, Tony guides women on a transformative journey to clear their minds, spaces, and paths, helping them reclaim their power, align their divine purpose, and experience deep fulfillment and peace as they transform and elevate their lives. Today, she's sharing Rediscovering Your Soul's Voice, Aligning Your Life with Purpose and Peace. Tony, welcome to the Bree Talk stage.
Thank you so much, Terry Lee. I feel so honored to be here and presenting today. My typical audience is high achieving women. So thank you, gents, for being here and listening and potentially forwarding me on to your wives, your girlfriends, the ladies in your lives. I am very honored to be speaking in a mixed crowd. So one of the things that I've run into personally in my life and that I'm finding is a stream through the women that I coach with is that there's something missing. There's this little niggling, nagging of something missing in my life. So what that is that you're not aligned with the five pillars: the mental, the emotional, the physical, the financial, and the spiritual health. They're not in balance. And when I started to discover what this was, it was really through my mother and her journey and watching her being misaligned with so many of these things, because I became a caregiver when I was 9 years old of my mother. Initially, it was of her emotional and mental health, but eventually it became her physical and financial health, where I was having to support her. My mother passed away at the early age of 58 years young because she did not balance these things and hold them dear to her heart. So it put me on this journey to really start seeking, what is it that my soul is saying? What is it that I really want, need, desire in my life? And what that did is put me on the trajectory to find that other high achieving women were also struggling with the doing aspect, because they're either the firstborn, or they became the caregivers, or they're holding all the hats and the plates and doing, and often struggle with just being. And so what I've learned is that stillness is not weakness. It is the birthplace of clarity and divine purpose. And with doing the stillness and really getting silent, we can then hear our inner voice. We can start to get the clarity and move away the pieces that are really the mental and emotional clutter. So during my journey, I've been a single mother. I've also survived the narcissistic abuse, and I've rebuilt not just from zero. I literally have a tax return that shows a negative $3,781 for the year. I don't know how I survived that time, but I did. And now I'm in the over six figures realm. And it took a lot of perseverance to really dig out the imposter syndrome. I've worked in a male dominated field for 30 years. I've been in IT for 17 of those years as a business analyst. And oftentimes in the room, I would feel not as intelligent, like I don't belong at this table. I don't, I just don't belong here. But one of the things that I have discovered is I have a very unique set of skills where I'm able to connect what what people don't see or hear and drive through those issues. Um, so I would really like to invite women to clear their minds, their spaces, and their paths. Stress ripples through the stress that ripples through the healing of families and communities, and career is something that happens all the time. So in working with me, women uncover those areas. And I offer coaching. I will soon be having retreats and experiences. I've recently launched a virtual silent retreat where I do healing. I have a few ways to connect with me. I'm going to throw up my slide. Let me see where I can share. Can you see that? Can you see my slide?
Yes.
I'm trying to see everybody else.
Yeah.
It bumped over. This is how you can connect with me. You can sign up for a free soul soaking bath guide on my website, and this will also add you to my email list. One of the things that I want to walk everybody through right now is a quick exercise. I'm going to stop sharing that, so if everybody has it. And it's called box breathing. So if you can just close your eyes for a moment, and I'm just going to walk you through one rendition of this. And this is one way you can settle yourself and really come back into your body, particularly if there's a stressful moment or something that you're being reactionary rather than really thinking things through before you have a conversation or have an answer for something, and you're just feeling really jazzed and like reactionary rather than responsive. So close your eyes, and you're going to breathe in to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Now you can breathe normally. You would repeat that 4 times to really just refocus what it is that you want to say or think in the moment. And you can just say, I need a moment, and just step away and do that exercise. And it really clears your mind and brings you back to center. And so on a daily basis, I really encourage you to take 15 minutes of silence to reflect and listen and go internal and start to hear your soul's voice, because peace is so precious. And until you get to that point where you really feel that peace, which is our birthright, then the chaos is going to still be there. So my final thought is, when women rise, not in chaos, but in kingdom, we inspire the world to do the same. So let's rise together. I invite you to please connect with me. And I very much have enjoyed being here today. Thank you so much.